Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight. Welcome back to a never entry. Yeah, you know, that's how we'll call it. A never entry in our Kenshi series. When we last left off, we left the United Cities behind us. And for the moment, at least, we are attempting to just peacefully make our way through the Black Desert, Iron Valley, all those good areas, and see what, if anything, we can loot and recover. So, we came across an outpost right here, a lost armory, as it appears to be called. It appears, I mean, I guess our heroes don't know that there's nothing up here. So, we've got Hobbs, Parg, and Bursilm going to check it out before, you know, inviting the rest of the crew to come in and begin the looting. But it does appear that we are completely safe. Everyone is fine. Everyone but Bursilm, Hobbs, and Parg. Let's head inside. Get out of the rain. Doesn't look like there's any beds, unfortunately. What is this? A combat cleaver, Mark III. Not bad. Alright. So we are probably going to get some good coin out of this investigation. You know, I don't actually recall if resting on a bench or stool helps speed up the recovery process. Doesn't really say. So I'm going to assume the answer is no until, you know, otherwise. Hello, hello, hello. A nice stealth leg, which we can't fit. Okay. Our giant friend, you can get in on the action. I literally told you to come over here and loot that, so yeah, thank you. And I think I saw these were locked, so let's actually unlock these. Yeah, any ever locked stuff? You have a 0% chance of unlocking that. You can go ahead and unlock that instead. And let's have Hergel come over here and take a peek at what is going on here. Skeleton muscle? I can't imagine. I don't know what that would be worth, if anything. Ears, raw iron. Fabrics. Iron. I mean, again, we're kind of light on funds right now. So, I think it's worth our time. Ooh, nice. A specialist ranger. Alright. You know, I think it probably is time to get Hobbs and Parg. And you know what? We'll even get Bursilm in on the action here. We'll have them start grabbing other stuff. You know, we should take those cooked vegetables. Make sure those are in here so they can be shared by everybody. Alright, alright. You have someone. Yeah, you're lockpicking right now. Hergel, you can come back over here. Let's see what was inside this locked chest that we have just opened. A mercenary club, not bad. It is raining again out there. Oh, and Parg, you're probably skilled enough to get this. It's gonna take a couple tries. Alright, and again, we also could use the chainmail, because I believe we need that for some armor that we could eventually end up crafting here. Alright, this has been good. I don't think I need that hacksaw. Maybe I should take it, just because, but I feel a little lazy for that, if I'm being honest with you. It's a bad excuse, but what I'm going to go with. Alright. Oh, and we could always use more iron plating, so that's going to be really helpful for our purposes. We already looted this, didn't we? We did not. Nice. I shouldn't mention, I may have mentioned this in a previous episode at some point, but apparently you should be careful of grabbing cats as loot, because sometimes there's like a glitch where it can like just eat all your money. Never had it happen, and I'm not terribly worried about it happening but I suppose it's just worth mentioning that as a, you know, just by the by sort of thing, just in case it happens to you. It's something that apparently can happen. I don't know how common it is. I don't know what exactly might trigger it. Probably worth reading more into, honestly, I guess is where I'm going with that. Now we just sit and wait for our loot. Okay, what have we got? A masterwork rusty chain shirt. Let's see, 1840, 60, 14. Yeah, you know, that kind of seems like it's better, but I'm gonna give that to the Ender, I think. Maybe that's a little presumptuous of me to be giving myself the best. But then again, why should the leader not get the lion's share of the loot? I'm also wondering, now that it started raining again, if maybe we should consider hanging out in here until the rain stops. But I think we're going to actually make our way down to this ruin in the hopes of getting at least one more, and, you know, preferably 2 more or 3 more or even 4 more pieces of engineering research. Oh, look at that. The rain stopped. Oh god, no, don't walk into the scent. It reminds me of her. Ah, that would be Hamut. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the heck is that? Huh. Some ghost fire in the sky. Anyway, yeah, Hamut. Memories of his missing wife. Maybe someday we'll find her. Maybe not. Will that security spider give up? One can only hope. Ah, and there's the ruins right there. Alright, so let's sneak on over. Looks like we haven't been seen, so presumably that also means we have lost the security spider. Alright, so what is the situation here? There is at least one robot. There are 2 robots. Okay, so 3 robots. Wow, 50 stats. Holy cow. Alright. I mean, if we're going to go, like, if we're going to try to reprogram a robot, Narco's nipples. This is the freaking Deadlands. We can't come here. That is an amazing, amazing quote. Narco's nipples. Oh, god damn it, Beep. And the skeleton, you gave away our position, and it's just like, okay. Alright. Actually, wait, hang on a second here. Yeah, it's garbage quality. Alright. But we did get a skeleton. Which kind of makes me feel, you know what, since we picked up Sad Neil, maybe I'll just take this, like, one, like, super powerful skeleton with 50 stats. It's not a place for humans. I like it. Oh, I should have Bursilm in here as well, and maybe try to stealth KO this guy. Come on, Hobbs. Nicely done, my man. Oh yeah, you know what? We can actually squeeze that in there. And I suppose if I really wanted to fiddle with things, I might be able to take this. But I'm just going to pick him up. You know what? Let's not even kill the robots. We'll do what we can to not kill robots. Because we're good people. We are good people. Some would say we're the best people. But, you know, we don't want to get too full of ourselves. Warning, bandit demands moving towards Blackstone. That's probably the Black Dragons again. The fact they think they can actually get away with that is hilarious to me. Oh, you know what? We could take these skeletons that we don't, that we're not going to bring back. And you know what we can do with them? We can drop them off in the middle of a United Cities town somewhere. Can I pick this guy up? It'd be nice. It's empty, huh? There we go. Pick him up. All right. Is that it? Was that all? There was just free skeletons hanging out. All right, I can get behind that. All right, Parg, you start picking this lock. Bursilm, you start picking this lock. And everyone else who is not one of the above. And I kind of want these robots for our town guards, really. Yeah, everyone else can make their way over here. And I guess, you know what, we don't need to be sneaking anymore. Yeah, we'll just pick the locks, loot the stuff. I'll have Hergel go looting things until he runs out of inventory space. I mean, I guess that's useful. We're mostly looking for engineering research. Okay, which one of you succeeded in your picking? That was Parg, which I guess doesn't surprise me. Parg is kind of a boss when it comes to that sort of thing. All right. Good times, good times. Wow. That is pretty sweet. That's more skeleton repair kits than we are probably ever going to need for the rest of this campaign. So, and by campaign I mean game, of course. But, you know, it's always good. We'll store a couple of those, definitely just to keep around. And some we'll probably, yeah, sell off, make some money. I mean, lots of money opportunities here. We could actually probably buy some more engineering research in Black Desert City when that opportunity comes along. Oh. All right. Okay, everything is... I don't think there's anything else to unlock. Staff, some more, here are some crossbow parts. All right, this is actually working. This is actually surprisingly generous loot. Well... for me, I find it kind of surprising. Though we are still short on engineering research. That's the part that kills me. Wow, Bren is fast. Nothing in there. Why is Bren so much faster? I'm mildly confused by that. There's probably a reason. But, be darned if I know what that reason is. But, you know, as long as it... oh, there we go. Sweet, sweet research. Yay. Alright, nicely done. Oh, Hobbs is still picking the lock. And, yeah, there's nothing in the robotics bench. Very sad indeed. Alright, Hamud. Okay, you've looted what you were looting. Nothing there. There might be something over here. There is not. Why are you so slow? What's going on here? Oh, it's because he's carrying so much more. That's probably it. All right, that makes more sense now. There we go. And Bren, you can go ahead and, yes, some more sweet engineering loot. Alright, so I think that's everything of value here. And it's also stopped raining again. So, we're still winning. Lots of winning going on here. That is what I like to see. Alright, so what we're going to do now is, yeah, we're going to head to Black Desert City, because we'll buy more engineering research. Most likely. Or was it the AI cores we bought there? Whatever ends up... oh, Jesus! Get out of the asset, you idiots. Oh my god. Why? Why? Oh god, why? Why would you do that? You know what? I'm going to skip this journey on camera anyway, and we are going to cut back in at Black Desert City, so see you there. Alright, and it looks like we have made it safely back, more or less, to this place. And Beep is, of course, making friends with all of the skeletons. Okay, so let's sell off all the junk that we have on hand. Oh yeah, that's actually masterwork, and it doesn't have a particular group attached to it. Edge type 2. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, how the heck have I not given this to Issa yet? Hold on a second, shopkeep. There we go. Yeah, an edge type 2 weapon. I mean, that is almost the best type of equipment that we could have. Let's see. 2 damage versus 1.58. 0.38 versus 0.3. Same blood loss and same bonuses. I mean, that is madness. Absolute madness. I was about to let that slip through my fingers. I mean, this is actually still pretty good, so maybe I should consider holding on to that. That's masterwork. That's masterwork. Yeah, I mean, I suppose... Yeah. Mark III is better than... Yeah, 1.08 versus... Yeah. Alright. And meanwhile, I'm only using like a Mark I. I need better gear. For poor defenseless... what's his face? Ender. Yeah, you know, like the guy whose story we are telling here in this thing. You know what? I was talking earlier about maybe holding on to that, but you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and sell it. Maybe I shouldn't, but I don't even think I need regular books anymore, and I can buy them if I do. And also, something upstairs has apparently got Ace upset. A Masterwork Stealth Leg. I don't even think he's got the money to afford that. Well, he does, but then we'd have to go somewhere else for the other stuff. And I think I'll hold on to the prosthetics for now. Alright, so we are actually getting places. We make our own of those. I'll hold on to the plates, because those might actually be useful. I don't think skeleton muscle is of much use. A horse chopper Mark II, that's probably worth keeping. You know what? I'm actually going to sell... Okay, he can't afford those. We'll just sell whatever can be afforded here. And I guess then move on to the next shop. So where is the next shop? This is... That's an outpost. I think the only other shop was up here, wasn't it? Let's make our way over. You know, this is where we ended, if I recall, the first episode of this season. Kinda feels fitting that we're visiting here again. City of Skeletons. Literally and figuratively. Place of the old world. You know, there's somehow still life in this rusting, decaying cesspit. Well, I guess calling it a cesspit is actually pretty insulting. These skeletons do seem to be trying to live the best possible life that they can, and we should not disparage them for it. Welcome, dear human. Welcome, dear. Please excuse the mess. Anything shiny, dak hordes. A simpleton, really. Sure, his mind was fried when he got hit on the back or on the head back in the back some time ago. Old magazines, fragments of old wreckages, funny-shaped rocks. We don't have anything of much use here, but then, of course, one man's junk is another man's treasure. So how can I help you? Show me what you got. That old world bow, it looks kind of like a gun, to me, personally. 40 to 59 damage. Between 2 and 4 reload time. Reasonably high velocity. Requires 70 skill in order to use. And I don't think Hobbs or Parg are at that point yet in skill, are they? Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe he is. Or they are. Rather. Oh, yeah, they are. 16,000. I mean, let's go ahead and sell some of this stuff. That's Mark II. I will hold on to that, I think. You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and sell this. What bolts does it use? Regular bolts. Does this have a skill requirement? 60. Oh, maybe I should have held on to the junk bow. Well, we'll keep Hobbs's junk bow. A little bit of cash here. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. There's definitely promise here, I think, in terms of what we can gain for ourselves. Yeah, I definitely want to keep this. If it's, I think at this point, anything that's below like a Mark 1, it's probably not worth keeping for us personally. Not that it's not useful. Oh yeah, you can't really wear that, can you? And you can't wear boots, so no point keeping any of that stuff. Put your armor in here. Might be able to move this stuff around to fit this sword in here. It's a hacker weapon, so yeah. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and put this in the secondary weapon slot just because. Yeah, I don't want to sell our gear yet. Oh, wait, required skill is 90. Oh. Oh, yeah, and we were talking about having Bursil maybe start using a weapon. Or maybe it's only 90 to be able to use it at maximum efficiency or something. Which means it might... 28 to 48, 17 to 30. Yeah, I mean, even... Yeah, even this regular ranger is considerably better than the toothpick. So I think it's time. It's time that we moved up a little bit in the world. Yeah. Definitely time. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sell that. I mean, they do have some really nice weapons here. This is Eagle's Cross. Extreme long-range weapon for snipers. Possible to do a lot of damage with one of these before an enemy even realizes what is happening. Takes skill to use effectively, and not much use at short range. Yeah. That could be useful, but I don't think I'm going to go and, like, buy one of those right now. But yeah, actually grabbing 2 specialist old world bow Mark IIs. I think that might actually... we were talking about making our own, weren't we? But I don't even know if I can craft my own at this point. So... yeah, it might be worth our time to just go ahead and... oh, and the shopkeeper can't even afford that. Okay, yeah, it's definitely... we're gonna buy these just because we need the shopkeeper... or don't need, but we want the shopkeeper to be able to afford... what we're selling here. And yeah, I am gonna sell some of these. Hold on to the specialist ranger, and we'll sell the other rangers. You know, I'll even sell that fabric in this regular book. Because why not at this point? Yeah, the Specialist Ranger can go to Bursil. We're going to get him to start shooting, I think. Because he's really... he's fragile. Those crossbow parts also might have been worth holding on to, but... meh. We're not going to split too many hairs here, I think, on these sorts of things. So yeah, I can go ahead and... oh, and the shopkeeper, he already can't afford it. Oh, there we go. Old world bow. Well, now, I mean, now that we've already... well, actually, no, there's masterwork, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Or no, specialist, I think, is the highest quality these things can go. But then again, if we make the bows, then we can sell them ourselves, I suppose. Well, there is temptation there. But instead, let's buy maybe some engineering and research, sell off this stuff that we don't really need anymore. Actually, maybe I'll even sell that. We'll decide these things later. We don't need to sell everything just because we don't need everything we're carrying right now. Probably what's more important is actually having money to buy the regular bolts we're going to need in order to keep firing. You know what else? It also occurred to me. Shouldn't have sold those, our junk arrows. Actually, I guess I can just buy them back. So let's go ahead and do that now, if I can find them. Yeah. Buy them back for Bursilm, who is now going to also be a ranger type. Let's move this in here. I don't think I need to keep my bolts in the backpack in order to be able to shoot them, but just for convenience, I kind of like that idea. Alright. So that takes care of that, and who was it that had the specialist grade? There we go. Alright, trade that with Bursilm, and then we'll wrap this episode up. There we go. And if we turn on Bursilm... Oh, range is already checked. Everyone's got range. Yeah, or maybe not. Humans make me nervous, Quinn. Why are they in the Black Desert? Good question. We're just explorers looking around. Definitely not plotting to steal your stuff. Don't worry. Definitely not a thing we're doing. But I guess, yeah, we should probably make our way back home and see what those thieves want. But that'll have to wait until next time. Hope to see you then.